Hi there, and welcome to Apple World. Young Thug's legal dispute has been getting titles unfurled with exciting bends in the road that you could anticipate from a high-stakes show as opposed to a genuine preliminary having to deal with serious Rico penalties. The scenes from his court fights have been completely astounding, from stunning declarations to surprising advancements. Every second feels like it's been lifted straight from a film script as we jump further into the mayhem and debate encompassing perhaps rap's most compelling figure being snared by the eccentricism of what is hard not come straight away, so we should get into a portion of these mind-boggling minutes from Young Thug's continuous lawful adventure, demonstrating indeed that reality can be more interesting and more convincing than fiction. We should discuss a second that had everybody talking in October 2022. Gunna, a notable craftsman related to YSL, was back in court for his third effort to get bail. You could feel the pressure all around as the appointed authority reported his choice: no bail for Gunna once more. This choice didn't agree with numerous people in the court, probably Gunna's companions and fans, prompting a flood of frustrated people and hints of mistrust in the room. Yet the appointed authority, Euro Glanville, wasn't having any of it. He set some hard boundaries, not too far off in advance, and told everybody that if they couldn't hold their feelings under wraps, they were allowed to leave. Perfectly clear any eruptions, and he'd have the disruptor captured on the spot. It was a tense second, displaying exactly the way in which high the stakes were and the way that feelings were running. However, as of now, I find no adjustment of conditions that would permit me to or move me from changing that you alter in my perspective as to how to bond, and in the event that anyone's in the display, and you can't in any case control yourself or in any case make you need to offer any fitting remarks, then you and leave. As of now, no damage will come or anything else will happen except that in the event that you stay in this court and make any eruption, I'll have you captured. Next, we have the opportunity when the court sees something straight out of an unusual, unexpected development in December 2022. Young Thug's appeared in court for the first time since being captured in May of that year. His legal counselor was there to squabble over proof from a past capture, wanting to get it thrown out. Yet things veered off in a strange direction when they attempted to set up a Zoom call for different legal counselors to participate in out of nowhere. A video streaked on the screen so that everybody in the court could see Total with a message yelling "Free Young Thugs." It appears somebody made a mistake by sneaking this stunning video onto the Zoom feed and passing it on to court authorities in a furor to close it down. This occurrence added an unimaginably wild part to the generally sensational procedures of Young Thug's preliminary. Something occurred in court that you don't, for the most part, have any idea about. And perhaps I'll say thank heavens you don't ordinarily see, since there was this pre-preliminary hearing for Young Thugs, and it was about proof concealment, which we'll get into in a subsequent when out of nowhere, an obscene video sprung up on all of the court screen. I accept this was occurring during a Zoom meeting with other lawyers. Now the court was encountering specialized hardships before. Yet I don't think anybody anticipated that a stripped person should spring up with a message that said "Free Young Thugs." One more bend in the adventure came when a video spilled showing Junana in court taking his supplication bargain, only hours after his delivery from prison in December 2022. While caught in the court, the Atlanta rapper was seen concurring with the examiner's assertions in regards to YSL's supposed crimes. The investigator introduced YSL as a music name in a pack, and you have individual information that individuals or partners have carried out violations in facilitation of the possession, which heavy weapons specialists answered with a straightforward "yes, ma'am." Specialist was liberated subsequent to entering a proposition supplication to a racketeering charge connected with the YSL RICO case. In spite of the request, firearms lawyer Steve Sato rushed to explain that his client didn't double-cross Young Thugs or some other YSL individuals as a component of his request bargain. This improvement added one more layer of intricacy and interest to the continuous legitimate show encompassing the YSL aggregate, the arrangement that set Gunna free, a significant improvement in an immense racketeering case. The Atlanta-conceived rapper Gunna, whose given name is Sergio Kitchens, made an arrangement with examiners and left the Fulton Region Prison late this midday. Gunna won't need to stand preliminary right on time 1 year from now with rapper Young Thugs and multiple dozen different litigants who investigators say were important for a racketeering intrigue. However, Gunna needs to know that while he made an arrangement with investigators, he won't need to affirm against any of the others. We had an episode during the jury choice in January 2023 that left everybody in dismay. Not too far off in the court, a medication exchange between young thugs and one of the co-defendants was found on camera, unfolding under the full concentration of the BFs. As the subtleties arose, it was uncovered that during the procedures, what had all the earmarks of being a hand-to-hand drug, a trade occurred between young thugs and his co-respondent, Adams. As per the investigators, Adams moved toward Hooligan, who was sitting with his legal counselor, and tactfully passed a Percocet into his hand when a delegate saw and faced them. Hooligan gave over the pill to the specialists. Without opposition, however, the astonishment didn't stop there. Upon additional review, agents found more stash on Adams, including percoweed, weed, and tobacco. These things were cleverly enveloped by plastic and concealed in the midst of food flavors, an endeavor to cover the particular smell of the marijuana. This brassy demonstration in a high-profile preliminary added one more frightening section to the continuous adventure of the YSL preliminary. What happened? This is the video we got from the court to investigate. In the part we featured, you see the man strolling up to watch for this trade, which is not too far off as per the court movement. Young Thug's kindred litigant, Caliph Adams, passed parrot to young thugs, all the while intending to mislead and misdirect, which happened directly before the whole court. Adams is carrying out life punishment for homicide. Just after what you saw, court records say policing moved in to search Adams, who opposed it. Yet when they look through him, the records say they found more booty, including puree, weed, and tobacco, all enveloped by plastic and food flavors to cover the smell, is one more amazing new development. Inside the YSL, Rico preliminary adjudicator Glenville clarified that he keeps tight control over everything in his court, prompting a potential member of the jury to learn an extreme illustration. In April 2023, she was recognized as a member of the jury. In 2004, this individual confronted a 3-day prison sentence for recording court procedures, a serious break of court convention regardless of her endeavor to make sense of that she had erased the video. Not long after recording it, specialists found the clasp in the as-lately erased envelope of her wireless. She guaranteed obliviousness, expressing that it was her most memorable jury obligation summons, and was ignorant recording was disallowed anyway. Glenville was not influenced by her protection and was given a prison sentence, highlighting the gravity of observing court guidelines and the result of not doing so. This occurrence fills in as an unmistakable sign of the significance of complying with court guidelines, adding one more layer of show to the continuous judicial procedures concerning why you ought not be held in stiff-necked hatred for abusing the court's rebukes against inappropriate jury conduct. Explicit live streaming of the jury determination process on Friday, April 17, 2023. Do you review that? And I will incorporate that as a duplicate of the following court display altogether. That is your notification that we gave you. So you are from you are as of now. Is there any valid reason why I shouldn't hold you in that frame of mind in one more curve inside the YSL preliminary that occurred in April 2023? The court was tossed into tumult when protection lawyer Anastasio Manetas addressed YSL co-litigant Miles Farley. Otherwise known as Lil Miles, was captured solidly in the town hall. The charges against him carrying booty into the town hall and hurting an official the occurrence unfurled, while as per reports Manetas was found with solution pills that weren't in their unique compartment while in court in a frightening heightening. He then tossed his PDA at a delegate, prompting his capture. He had to deal with penalties including 2 counts connected with the pills, 1 count of deterrent and 1 count of basic battery against a police officer. Following the startling occasion, Judge Glenville settled on the choice to isolate Miles Farley from the continuous YSL preliminary, planning him for a different preliminary sometime in the not-too-distant future. This choice leaves 13 litigants, including young thugs, to keep having to deal with preliminary. Subscribe Apple World for more videos.